Andon started in fourth today, so he's lost a bit of ground in the process down in sixth. Remember, they brought him in very early in the day. Then Randall, followed by Payne, Courtney, Waters. Let's go to Gar.
Just like to offer an alternative to the strategy with Ryan Wood backing back and letting Chase Mostert through. For the last 3 laps, Wood has taken 2/10 a lap out of Broc Feeney closing down on the lead. I think the alternative strategy, get Wood up there racing Feeney, and that will allow Chaz to get to the battle pack.
Yeah, and if he can get to the lead, it takes...
Man, Chaz is way behind. He's 8 seconds behind
Yeah, so 8.5 seconds.
Ryan Wood.
If Ryan Wood goes up to race Feeney and gets him, yes, that's a cool move. But the reality around that still, it's 9.7 seconds from Feeney to Mostert. It's 8.5 seconds from Wood to Mostert. So, well, to do that in 19 laps, you basically got to make half a second a lap at least on the leaders. And on the last lap, Feeney was fourth.
I don't know.
Ryan Wood was third fastest. Mostert
I don't
was
think.
ninth.
The only way I think Chaz is going to get to Broc is a safety car.
You can see where the championship contenders are on the tone there.
And everyone's been minded their P's and Q's today, so. Well, here's a big pass for the battle for, I guess, 3rd place in the championship. Will Brown and Kai Allen.
Car-wise today, does he? So he's just been vulnerable in a couple of places. You saw that Mostert was able to dispatch him with relative ease.
I think Kai Allen may get him to the 9.
That car's very quick this afternoon. See, I reckon the issue actually
Nope.
is the other way around.
The best investment we can make is in our health.
With our Aquasana water filter, we know we're drinking cleaner, healthier water.
Oh, they got a foot cam on Kai Allen's car. That's cool.
Visit Aquasana.com today.
When your dog's superhero moment goes sideways. Pumpkin Now, the urgent pay service from Pumpkin Pet Insurance, can pay you for eligible care before you pay the vet. Ask your vet about Pumpkin or visit pumpkin.care to get a free quote.
In a tight spot? Need cash fast? Bridget's got your back. Get $25 to $250 instantly. No credit check, no interest, no late fees. Download Bridget for free today.
Kai Allen's right on the back of Will Brown.
Hearing your TV or listening to conversations at loud spaces, then it might be time to consider Nano hearing aids. The days of expensive hearing aids are over. Nanos are FDA-registered OTC hearing aids. They are powerful, lightweight, and simple to use.
He's showing his nose.
In-ear design
Nope, he's
makes
pulling
them
back. He hit him.
invisible. Plus, they are rechargeable, saving you hundreds of dollars on batteries.
Allen in the back of Brown.
Overpriced hearing aids. Prescription hearing aids could cost $3,000 or more.
That's going to allow Will Brown to get away a little bit.
But wait, we are so confident you are going to love your Nanos, we are offering $100 off through this special TV
Just a
offer.
little bit up the road, there's Chaz.
CIC rechargeable hearing aids for only $297. You get a free portable charging case, free 24/7 lifetime telephone support, free shipping, and a
There's
free
more damage.
money-back guarantee.
Call 855-378.
There's more damage for Chaz. He hit something else.
378-4147.
Born from family values and a passion for performance. The Medic gasket keeps your engine sealed so you
Man,
can
that
focus
car is
on jet
really,
travel.
really
The
wounded.
Medic is the standard for racers who demand uncompromised reliability under the most exacting conditions. Professionals and performance enthusiasts trust the Medic to deliver race-winning performance. The Medic gasket, sealing championships since 1989.
WRC heads to Saudi Arabia, and the championship fight has turned into a three-way war. Sébastien Ogier, the legend. Alvin Evans, refusing to back down. Cal Rovanpera, the young phenom hunter.
There we go. Now it's starting to get back.
Desert, every stage is
I don't know why it just paused.
And one mistake could decide the season.
Saudis, Joker, nobody knows what's coming.
Now it's starting to freeze again.
Saudi Arabia, live only on Racer Network and Racer Plus.
Tired to do it. Eventually you run out of all that energy and end up being
Ooh, Kai Allen's starting to lose ground to Will Brown.
I reckon that's happening a bit out there at the moment. Feeney's got 3/4 of a second over Wood.
Oh, Ryan Wood's running down Broc now. Gap's down to 7/10.
The margin between first and third now. Yeah, so there's no way that Mostert is going to get to those guys in front. Absolutely no way.
There's no way Chad's going to get there. He's losing time. It's over 9 seconds now. So, I don't know. He's just going to have to hope that Broc makes a mistake, but I don't think that's going to happen. Or if Broc's misfiring engine just goes kaput, which would be massive for the championship.
Will Brown fifth, Kai Allen 11th, so that pace that we saw Kai get into the back of Will Brown would just start to dissipate a little bit. Andre Heimgartner was the fastest car on the last lap with a 19.8, slightly slower than the fastest lap of the race so far. It's a great shot of the precinct here. Now Century Battery's chopper cam. This fast right-hander at turn 13.
It's Cam with the fastest lap.
Slow final corner leading onto the pit straight. As I said before, that's the ACDC site for Sunday night on the left-hand side. Just behind the grandstands on the left screen.
Now the gap's back up to a second again between Broc and Wood with 15 to go.
Famous street circuit.
A little bit of fuel, not much.
If I was Jeff Foster right now, the amount of instruction I've been getting and the amount of drama I'm dealing with, and then I get a fuel call, I pluck the radio lead straight out. Done. So, actually not up to date on all the nuances of the game.
Well, that's not what Chaz needs. A moment to save fuel. That is not what he needs. He needs to stay ahead of the two championship rivals behind him, Brown and Allen. And then a little bit farther behind them, you got Antoine, Thomas Randall, and Matt Payne. They're right there as well. So there's a lot riding on these three finishing where they are and limit the championship damage, because Broc is leading the way and he looks really on for a win. Ryan Wood's struggling to get to him. 14 to go.
Championship contenders have really stood up. Don't know what's going to happen with 14 laps remaining, but we do know that Feeney, Mostert, Brown and Allen
Man,
are holding contention for this
that
championship.
damage is just really starting to hit the ground for Chaz. That's not good.
Great job. That damage on the car here for Mostert doesn't last. Can he keep the front air there on this car in the closing stage of this race? Great view looking across the top of
The
the
points gap is 32 points between Broc and Chaz. Will Brown's 76 back, Kai Allen's 88 back. It's probably going to be a two-man race for the championship tomorrow.
14 laps remain. 10.9 seconds off the lead is Chaz
The
Mostert.
biggest mover is Cam. He's gained 11 positions. And he currently runs in the 10th position.
Top 5 positions at the moment, and the best positioned of them is the fellow that came into the race with a 13-point championship lead margin.
And there's the top two. There's Broc, there's Ryan Wood.
And earlier in the race,
13 to go.
and there was a very obvious engine hesitation or misfire. We've gone back and double-checked it, asked the team, appears as though it may have been resolved. We haven't heard any further remarks on the radio from Broc, but that was an early fright and a question mark, because it did not finish. The DNF result for them today would be catastrophic in that story for the championship battle, and all Mark Dutton could do in the interview remarks was just go, look, we're just going to send him and see what happens. They were standing by with extra bits just in case they needed to bring him in, but if you did that, just game over. Well, it was actually cutting out, is what he said. Yeah. So there's a little provisional look.
So if Ryan Wood passes Broc for the lead back, because Ryan Wood was leading a lot of this race early on. Aaron Cameron led for a bit, and then Ryan Wood took the lead. Cameron crashed out of the race, and now there's Broc. He's now in the lead. He made a hell of a pass too, by the way, into turn 9. Um,
An accumulation of what happened
but if
yesterday.
Ryan Wood passes Broc for the lead, which is a possibility, this race win isn't set in stone Broc's just yet, as we're coming up to 12 to go. If Ryan Wood passes him, how many points is Broc going to lose to Chaz? I know it sounds like a dumb question,
It's 125
but
to win, 106 points delivered to the third place runner in the race today. 12 to go.
it's going to be a couple of points that Broc's going to lose if he doesn't win this race, as he nearly hits the wall right there. And now they head down this long straight to turn 8.
Whether you've made a little tiny gain or loss, you can see particularly
Ooh, speed trap.
the two cars.
240 kilometers per hour going to the turn 8.
Or a tiny little slide, or just hits the curve a bit aggressively.
And he gets back up to above a second
If you try too hard
as they go through turn 9.
the tantalising prospect of making ground, you make the mistake yourself in the car, and you drop your own few millimetres, and it's a real high level.
I don't know, Broc and Ryan Wood, they just seem evenly matched right now. As here's James Courtney and Cam. Cam with a big send on James. He gets to the inside going into turn 9. Give P9 to the Monster Energy 6 Mustang of Cam. Can Courtney fight back? It does not look like he will. 11 to go. As they bounce over turn 1 and head through turn 2, where Aaron Cameron crashed into the wall very early on in the race. And then the right-hander at turn 3. And here's the rest of our championship contenders. Chaz, Brown, and Kai Allen. All line astern. And then Antoine, Randall, and Matt Payne not too far behind them.
With riots and violent looting going on all over the country, I don't feel safe leaving the house without this banana. Normally, I would be worried about this creepy guy, but I've got my banana with me. That same car has been sitting outside my house for a while now. Better keep this banana by the door. Sounds ridiculous, right? Now imagine this banana was capable of incapacitating an attacker from over 60 feet. At Berna, we don't sell bananas. Go to Berna.com to learn more.
Too much on your plate? Get 50%
Kai
off
Allen's
6 months.
right behind Will Brown.
Gusto saves you 2 days every month on payroll, taxes, and compliance. So you can go from payroll to pumpkin pie, filing taxes to raising glasses, counting hours to counting blessings.
And I honestly think both Will Brown and Kai Allen are catching up to Chaz. I think Chaz is punishing his tires too much.
Choose a future with
He's
Gusto.
starting to lose time to the people behind him,
50% off.
to the cars behind him.
Gusto.com.
Not being able
10
to see
laps to
up
go.
close can be frustrating. Introducing eye candy, a sweet new way to see everything bigger.
We get to see
brighter,
Kai
and better
Allen
than
working the
before.
pedals.
This lightweight, easy to hold magnifier utilizes an optical grade lens that enlarges print by 300%. Yes, 300%. Embedded in eye candy's frame are 12 anti-glare LED lights that dramatically help increase clarity.
He
Its
is
flashlight
right
and
on the back of
magnifier
Will
in one.
Brown.
Lightweight and portable, eye candy is ideal for dimly lit restaurants.
What does Kai Allen have?
Prescription bottles or
Going through 8 and then 9.
Your eye candy for only
Here we go.
$19.99.
Allen's right there.
There's breaking news.
He
Eye
peeked
candy
out.
may be discontinued.
Brown's going to go defensive. He's going to block the inside line going to the 9. Make Kai Allen go the long way around. He can't.
Call 1-800-482-7014 or visit
It looks like Will Brown may hold him off, although there is turn 14, the final corner. We'll ride on board with Brown. I think Kai Allen may be a little bit too far back. He's sending it in on the brakes. Yep, too far back.
More superior ways to protect the inside and outside of your
9 to go in Adelaide.
Enhanced ways to protect your home and to keep your pet safe. Next came the best ways to secure and protect.
Into turn 1, we ride on board with Will Brown.
But the most important things worth protecting are American jobs.
On the brakes for turn 3.
Made right in America.
Big send on the brakes there by Kai Allen.
On American horsepower and holiday
They work through 4.
Low Car Car Show and my classic
Allen gained a little bit more right there into turn 5.
Delivering craftsmanship. It's a celebration of speed, style, and skill.
Turn
And
6.
buckle up for GAA Classic Car Auctions and Vicari Auctions, where dreams
Or maybe that
cross
was
the
turn
block
7.
and legends find new homes. It's
Because
a
here they go
week
into
of
turn 8.
classics, builds, deals, and
Where
car-loving
they
culture.
send it in,
Racer
get
Net.
really close to that wall, really run wide, and now turn 9. The gap between Broc and Ryan Wood up front is 7/10 of a second. That's the closest it's been. It hasn't been closer, it hasn't been closer than that. As we head to 8 laps to go. There it is. Ryan Wood's the closest he's been. The gap is now 6/10 of a second.
So, learning to maximise everything, under brakes, mid-corner, and racing.
6/10 of a second between Broc and Ryan Wood.
Like when we were watching those shots there before, you're not seeing anything awkward going on. You're not seeing.
That's wrong on the top of the screen. There's 8 laps to go, not 9.
He's driving very well. What he's also doing is by pressuring Will Brown, it's helping Mostert. So when I said earlier that if Kai got by Will Brown, he was going to be able to get to the back of Mostert, that was certainly the case when he had that level of place. But at the moment, they backed themselves back just slightly.
Now Ryan Wood's gaining in 6/10 of a second and Glenn close to half a second behind him.
Stephen Grove, who owns kind of 26 Grove Racing, Penrite Racing entry that Kai Allen's driving. And the margin up front just tightened up a whisker.
There it is. Here's the battle for the lead, coming to 7 to go. Ryan Wood is charging.
Feeney will do what he can, but I don't think he'll go crazy.
7 laps to go.
To get vulnerable, because it's not necessarily worth the fight.
Ryan Wood is on his tail as they head through the front stretch chicane, or turns 1 and 2. Now into turn 3.
And that margin, what they showed you there in terms of championship points, sticks
Ryan
really
Wood
back
closing in.
and that gap then is
6/10 of a second.
So everyone at WA
He was a little bit faster than Broc that last lap. Oh, there's a car backwards. Right in front of the leaders. Oh my gosh.
When I saw it before and I looked at
That's car number 9.
when I come back to point
Oh
6,
my
this
gosh.
is pressure
What a crazy moment for the leaders.
from Ryan Wood. He is really pressing on.
Whew, they did not need that.
Cool maneuver by LeBrock to be able to
Oh, it was Paul LeBroc who was backwards right in front of the leaders. Wow, that was great driving by Paul LeBroc to get out of harm's way. Oh my goodness. That could have been catastrophic for this race as Ryan Wood is really closing in. We'll get a replay of Paul LeBroc's dramas. Oh, he just spun around. He just lost it. Coming out of his turn 7, he just dropped it.
And he's hungry for a victory. Feeney can't get involved in anything.
And then, where's Broc and Ryan Wood?
Gigantic implications. Here's the replay.
Here they come. Man, I wonder what was going through Broc Feeney's mind when he saw Paul LeBroc face to face with him. 6 laps to go. Down the long straightaway to turn 8. Broc and Wood sending it at the moment.
Let him off the hook slightly, and it has, so he's a second clear of them now, Chaz. Crombo, I like what Feeney's doing here. I reckon he's going to fight to keep this position, because this is 10 points he'll yield here. Now remember, Mostert and Feeney came into today 13 points apart. Now, Kostecki was allowed to go past Mostert yesterday. That was only 3 points. You could do it yesterday. Today, gee, I tell you, a big move letting 10 points go. Yeah, so it's a really good point, Larko. Yeah, but the counterpoint to that is if it looks like it's going to result in damage, you would push it to the brink.
Well, let's see. 5 to go. Ryan Wood started to drop off again. He's now a second behind Broc. Does he have anything for him? Because right now, Broc would gain 19 points on Chaz for the championship heading into the finale tomorrow. Ryan Wood is obviously Chaz Mostard's teammate. And if Ryan Wood can't pass Broc, then, oh boy, that'll be a very interesting moment in this championship heading into tomorrow.
The call will be then to slow up and to let Mostert by. So that's the gap all right through the back straight. So
there's Chaz. He's gained a little bit on Will Brown and Kai Allen. Antoine Randall and Matt Payne are gaining on them. So there's a big train from 3rd down to 9th brewing, or building up I should say, right in front of our very eyes. We head to 4 laps to go and Ryan Wood is starting to drop off. He's 1.3 seconds behind Broc now. Does the team make the call for Ryan Wood to drop back to allow Chaz to pass him for the championship? We'll have to see if that team order comes down. But the thing is, Chaz has a ton of people right up behind him. How do you make this happen if you want Ryan Wood to fall back? How do you make this happen where you let Chaz get second, but you also get Ryan Wood on the podium? Because I'm sure that the team, yeah, of course, they would want both their cars on the podium. They don't want both the Red Bull cars on the podium, because that doesn't help Chaz at all. That helps Will Brown. That would help Kai Allen if he got around Ryan Wood as well. So there's a lot going through the mind right now of the team of the wild cars between Ryan Wood and Chaz Mostert, as Kai Allen sends it deep on the brakes in the turn 14. Gets right up to the back bumper of Will Brown. Can't do anything else. With 3 laps to go, and it looks increasingly better for Broc Feeney as Ryan Wood's falling back to 2.7. Oh, Kai Allen, big send! He gets the back of Will Brown. He gets to his outside. A little slide of the rear tires. Kai Allen can't quite stay alongside Will Brown, but he looks up the inside. Big contact between Brown and Allen. And here comes Antoine. He ramps up into him. Big damage for Allen and Brown. Randall gets around Antoine. Here's Randall on Kai Allen. Big moment right here. Tire smoke for Will Brown. Kai Allen onto the fence. Thomas Randall on the charge. Through turn 8 we go. Heading down to turn number 9. Still more tires broke for Will Brown. Send up the inside for Cam back there on Antoine. A little bit of a hit. Or sorry, that's Matt Payne. Payne gets around Antoine back there. That's for 7th. Will Brown is a right rear smoke. Will Brown may be in trouble. Kai Allen right on his back bumper. Thomas Randall on his tail as well. Brown to the inside. Allen right there. Might give him a hit. Matt Payne to the inside of Randall behind him. Side by side for 5th off the final corner. 2 laps to go. Cam's got around Antoine. Antoine's in trouble back there. He's got big damage after he ramped off the back of Kai Allen. Who his car, Kai Allen's car, looks okay. Oh, big block to the inside for Randall. Payne tried to get the inside. It didn't work. And there's Chaz. Ryan Wood with a massive, massive fuel save. As to the inside goes Matt Payne. He gets around Thomas Randall. The Tickford cars nearly come to blows between Randall and Cam as they head up the hill, or down the straightaway, down the hill rather, into the fast right-hander that is turn 8. Brown's held off Kai Allen. Randall onto the fence. Cam on the inside of his teammate gives a little look of the nose. He's going to hit him. And Randall stays in front of Cam. But we're heading to the final lap of the race. There's Ryan Wood. We're on the final lap. Broc Feeney leads by 10 seconds. Can Mostert get to his teammate and pass him? He's 5 seconds ahead of Will Brown now, so now you can get Ryan Wood to finish third behind Mostert as the Tickford boys are closing in. There's Mostert trying to catch Ryan Wood. Broc Feeney will extend his championship lead with a big win here in Adelaide. The question is by how many points? And can Kai Allen pass his championship rival Will Brown this final lap? And who's going to win this battle between the Tickford boys? There's Kai Allen right there, working on Will Brown. There's Ryan Wood. There's Chaz Mostert. There's Kai Allen, looking all around on Will Brown. Mostert getting close to Ryan Wood. Will Brown on defense. He's going to make Kai Allen go the long way around. Allen's going to hit him. Will Brown hangs on. Broc Feeney across the line. His championship lead extends. Broc Feeney wins race 2 at Adelaide. And for second place in the final corner, Mostert to the inside of Ryan Wood. The team orders pay off. Mostert to the inside of Wood. Damage limitation for Chaz Mostert. He'll get second. Ryan Wood completes the podium in third. Will Brown holds off Kai Allen for fourth in a heated battle. Matt Payne gets sixth. Penwright 5-6. And out of the Tickford stable, it's going to be Thomas Randall beating out Cam. James Courtney got ninth. And yesterday's winner in the rain, Brody, rounds out your top 10. Big win for Broc Feeney. And the WOW cars, the Andretti United cars, swap and damage limitation done for Chaz Mostert. He'll gain points after his teammate Ryan Wood lets him by in the final corner of the race. What a win for Broc Feeney. He'll gain his championship lead by 10 points, but it could have been 19. It's a 23-point gap heading into tomorrow between Feeney and Mostert, who are going to be fighting for the championship. Will Brown and Kai Allen, I think they're going to be too far back. They're going to need a lot of help tomorrow. But that's what the Andretti boys needed, to gain points, but also lose points to Broc Feeney. They didn't lose much, but they did lose. So the Andretti team for Chaz Mostert, they stay in the hunt. But Broc Feeney gets another big win this season, and he can win it tomorrow.
I thought there at one stage that Ryan Wood was going to be able to get Broc Feeney. Wasn't quite able to do it. Got within half a second late in the proceedings. It was a great battle between those two young guys. Perfect victory lane at all weights. Fine drive this afternoon.
Broc Feeney into victory lane. He pulls in.
Exercise there for Ryan.
And he's going to climb out as your winner here for race 2 in Adelaide.
Lots of fan appreciation for that drive this afternoon. He has been the
Here he goes, Broc Feeney, your winner at Adelaide.
And for pole positions.
And he's got one more day to try and clinch this championship.
His engineer, Mark Short, they can be very happy with 125 points in the back pocket.
There's JB Whincup, the 7-time champion, congratulating him.
2 years ago. Second
And Feeney takes off the helmet, takes off the balaclava. And we'll hear from him in just a second.
In 2025, 3-2. Can it be won tomorrow is the open question. He's with Jess.
Well, the Pertec victory lane is exactly where Broc Feeney wanted to be, strengthening his hold on this championship. 14th victory for the season. We talk about momentum all the time in sport heading into the final day of the season. One hell of a drive this afternoon.
Thanks, Jess. Yeah, that was a tough one. I had a lot of adversity overcoming that one. Had a great start, and then old mate just completely missed the corner, and I took a bit of damage through that, and then had quite a lot of issues in that first stint. But yeah, I was surprised to come out and be able to have a crack at Woody there. Would have been pretty easy to sit behind and salvage a second, but yeah, not here to come second. So stoked with another win. One down, one to go.
We heard you over the radio fairly early on report that you had some intermittent engine issues. Just tell us what was going on.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought I was done, to be honest. Like, yeah, I don't know. There was a lot going through my head. It literally felt like my engine was going to blow up any minute. So, yeah, after a while, it sort of just all cleared up and got going again. But, yeah, for those first 10 laps, I was really struggling and I feared for the worst. But, yeah, to think that we're here in victory lane with another first place is awesome. Points in the bag. As I said, one down, one to go.
Yeah, you never lost faith. 23 points ahead of Chaz Mostert heading into the final day. How do you go to bed tonight?
Yeah, all good. Like, obviously, we've got to work on a few things. We can still be a bit better tomorrow. But, yeah, go have a good night's sleep and look forward to what's to come tomorrow.
Congratulations, Broc.
Thanks, Jess. Cheers.
Well, he started from 12th on the grid, and it was an absolute drive of a warrior today. You take a look at Chaz Mostert's car.
That car is beat
battle,
up.
but he prevails, and he's still in
He drove the wheels off that thing. Damn near, almost literally.
Today, Chaz, congratulations. That was an epic effort this afternoon. Just tell me how relieved you're feeling right at this moment.
Yeah, I'm still kind of gutted with qualifying, to be honest. So drove like a demon, tried my hardest. The guys in the pit stops gave me an amazing strategy to try and pass some cars. And car was pretty quick. I didn't really help it a lot with trying to drive through that front tyre bundle, but overall pretty happy. There's still some things we can work on. Rain on the horizon. We'll go into the final day and we'll give it everything.
Yeah, tell us about that moment coming out of the final corner, coming onto the straight with Thomas Randall early on.
Yeah, obviously I hit like a bit of oil or white along the line or something, and then obviously wanted to try and go keep side by side and side drafting back into one, but he just moved me onto the grass. So Chaz's lawn mowing service was full operational down the front straight in, slapped the fence and kept going, and then I think I found the other Pickford car later on in the race too. So I've hit everything. I've hit pillar to post. I'm glad the guys and girls gave me an amazing car to stay together, because 250 k's around here is hard work. Doing that starting 12th and then deciding to hit everything else out there is pretty hard too. But yeah, did you ask if I get the second at starting 12? I didn't expect it. Obviously awesome to share the podium again with Woody. I'm sure we're gutted as a team that he couldn't hold on for that win, so we'll review that and we'll come out swinging tomorrow.
You kept it together. You're still in the fight. Congratulations.
Thank you, Jess. Cheers.
And it was beautiful control from Ryan Wood, who did another brilliant job, and what a team player you are, looking after Chaz there at the end, but there was so much speed in this car today.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say. Unfortunately, couldn't get the job done, and then we sort of knew going into the race we had to change some fuel stuff, and unfortunately it caught up with us at the end of the race, and sort of Rich was saying most of the race that it was going to be tight and I was going to have to fuel save at some stage, and I didn't realise how much. And obviously all in all it works out well for the team, but I would have loved to keep pressuring Broc into those last 3 laps, because I thought we were pretty blind ball, and kudos to him. The move was aggressive, and he's got to do what he's got to do, and there's still one more race tomorrow, so make sure he's got his eyes on in the mirrors, and it'll be good.
Yeah, tell us what we can expect tomorrow, last day of school.
Well, you know me, I go freaky on the last day of school, so I'm excited. It's nice way to end the year, and hopefully we go a couple better, or would love to get close to the win tomorrow. So try again. Unfortunately, just made a meal of that outlap, and Broc got the run, and just kicking myself, to be honest. All in all, I don't think we would have won the race anyways. So it is what it is.
Congratulations on back-to-back podiums.
Thank you, and just a massive thanks to our whole crew for everything they do, and all our sponsors.
Thanks, Woody.
Broc Feeney, 14th win of the year. He gains 10 points on Chaz Mostert after Mostert passes Ryan Wood, who had the fuel save to end the race. That's it from race 2 in Adelaide. Tomorrow is the finale. Can Broc Feeney or Chaz Mostert win their first championship? It seems over for Will Brown in his bid for back-to-back titles, and the rookie Kai Allen, it looks over for him too. That's all from Adelaide. We'll see you tomorrow for the finale. Thank y'all for watching. RV out. Peace. We'll just go through the full results, and there they are.